Hey, everybody. I want to welcome you this morning. It's Friday. Hooray! And I'm going to mute everybody just to make sure that we're all good here. Um, I'm excited today. I love Fridays because Fridays I get to look at how I did with my SMART goals. I also am excited because I feel very accomplished by Friday that I've done the things that I want to do. And so today, what we're going to do is we're going to go over what we started on Monday, our SMART goals, and what we wanted to accomplish as a group is we wanted to follow up with at least one person a day, and we wanted to schedule at least one sit down or RRP this week personally with a guest. So that means it could be an impromptu get together. It could be, sending out a video. It could be doing a three-way call. Just, sitting down one-on-one with somebody, and then sponsoring one new customer personally. So, the whole idea with SMART goals is to have something that you're working towards. And you don't have to beat yourself up if you didn't achieve every single thing. That's not what it's about. It's more about just having something in front of you so that you have something to look at to kind of achieve. And all of the things that we're going to be doing as our SMART goals on a weekly basis are meant for us to have a different idea of something to go after. So eventually, um, as you grow your team, you want to start people off with, hey, what they're going to say to you, well, what am I supposed to do? And say, well, the best thing to do is let's put together a list of people that you'd like to, share the product with. So the whole idea is that this is supposed to be something that fits into your life easily, that doesn't take over your life, because all of us have, jobs and other careers and things, and this is meant to be something on the side. Now, for some people, they want to run really fast with this kind of a um, business, and that's great too. And so all that means is that if you want to run fast, you just kind of supercharge the activity. So when I put up the SMART goals here, this is meant for you to have a few things that you can do consistently, persistently over a long period of time that becomes sort of a habit and something that you can make sure that you achieve on a weekly basis, that's going to be an activity that turns into some sort of result. And as we know, the activity is really what we're concerned with. The results are going to happen. If you're doing the activities and you're consistent with the activities, things will happen in your business, because you have to realize that's what we do every single day, right? Every single day when we go to our job, we do certain activities to create whatever synergy or whatever our responsibility is at our job. And the activities are set up by the owner of the company. I need this and this and this from you to achieve this and this and this, which are their personal and professional goals in their company. So this is really no different. It's just what the activities are that this business, you know, these activities are the system of Nerium. And what's so interesting to me is that when you really look at what we're doing as a group, it's super simple. So it's really meant for you to get good at them, and be able to take them to your team and to your mastermind group, and to be able to create leadership in the people that you know. So this last week, it was about following up with one person a day at least, and we all got a point for that. Sitting down, we all got 4 points. If you could do an RRP or sit down with somebody, that's 4 points, because that's a great activity to be able to put into your weekly routine. And if you want to supercharge your business, you're trying to do that every day. And then sponsoring one new customer. The reason why we want to always put something like that is because how we grow our business is through customers and brand partners, and customers and brand partners customers. And so we want to always have something on our list that is creating class A prospects, and then eventually getting those people to want to be either our customer or brand partner. So how did you do? What is your SMART goal percentage? How do you do that? Well, if you did everything on that list and you achieved it, you would have gotten about 13 points, and that would have been 100% of your goal. So some of us maybe got a a personally sponsored customer, but we may not have followed up with somebody every single day. So the idea is that you tally up the points that you had and you see what your score is, just so you can know really what your activity is doing. It's really more about you personally knowing what it is you're doing. That's kind of what's behind the tracker, is just really kind of writing down your goals, writing down what you achieved, what activity you did. So that's kind of how the point system works. So this week, what we're going to do is we're going to start today and go until next Friday. So we have the weekend and we have until next Friday. And I want to kind of remind you of a couple of things. So this is December, and December is always a kind of a crazy month, but this month is kind of wonderful for us because in most businesses, because Christmas falls on a Sunday, which means the work week is not broken up. So the parties will probably start, winding down around the 22nd, the 23rd on that Thursday and Friday before the holiday weekend, which gives us all an opportunity to kind of fit in the things that we want to do on our SMART goals. And so what I'm suggesting is, on a weekly basis, I always want to expose 2 people a day. And sometimes my day gets going and I think, oh, I'm not going to get in my 2 exposures. So, what am I going to do? So I always try to put I call it my Fortune 14. And I always try on the weekend to put together 14 names so that I at least have 2 people a day that I'm exposing. And I can expose them through a video. I can expose them through sharing a product. I can expose them through inviting them to my house. I can expose them, by all of those things, okay? But at least I have the 14 people already laid out. So if my day, now, hey, if you can expose more than 2 people a day along your day, that's phenomenal. But I know that no matter what, in the morning, if I wanted to send out 2 videos to 2 people, I've done my exposures for the day. Or if I wanted to contact somebody and say, hey, I'm going to be around your area, I'd love to give you some eye serum packets to try. I know that that person is already on my list for the week to get to that person. And a lot of times it just helps me to organize my week so that I do get in at least my 2 exposures. If you want to supercharge your business, you're doing more than 2 exposures. And that's the beautiful thing about Nerium and this kind of a business, because you can supercharge your business one week and then the next week, if you're not, out and about, or you're busy, or you're traveling, at least if you have your Fortune 14, you know that you can send out 14 videos if you want that week and get in at least your 2 exposures. So it's a reminder. So I put on there, list your Fortune 14 for the next week. And we have literally, starting tomorrow until Friday to have that as one of our SMART goals and try to achieve that. And just so you know, tomorrow on Saturday is the 10th, and Nerium across the country and the world is doing calling parties. We kind of talked about that yesterday. So there's a lot of opportunity to really achieve your Fortune 14, because you can even put those people on your list of people you might want to give a call to and let them know, what you're doing and how you might want to send them a video or maybe share the product. And then so you've got your Fortune 14, and then you're going to expose 2 people a day, and you're going to follow up with 2 people a day. And so as you can see, there's a little bit more activity this week. And the reason why we're doing that is because it's Christmas, and people are going to kind of shut down for the holiday. And so if you can get in a little bit more activity into your business before that happens, you're really winning the game. You're winning the head game there, and you're really getting in all of the activity that you want to get in a month, just a little bit before that. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to achieve a lot of great things before the 23rd of the month, which is that Friday before Sunday, which is Christmas. So, and then this week, I'm going to have everybody have on their SMART goals for this group to sponsor 1 new brand partner. And when I was talking to David Perd yesterday, he said, Annie, what a great way to go to your Class A prospects and just say, I think it's time that you and I are in business together. What do you think? Now, he said, one of the things that's going to happen is you're either going to get a maybe, you're going to get a no, or you're going to get a yes. But either way, when you ask that question, what do you think? Should we get in business together? Should we make this happen right now? What do you think? Let's get started. What that's going to do is that's going to let you know where your Class A prospect is. If they say, oh, I'm not really ready, then at least you know that. Maybe they'll be ready after the first of the year. If they say, oh, that's great, then get them signed up. You don't need to have any more conversation. Just, get out your iPad, your phone, or your computer and get them signed up. And if they say, no, I've been thinking about it, I'm just not interested, say, that's great. Would you mind if we maybe, is there anybody that you might know that I should know that may be interested in this business, even if you're not? Because how I grow my business is helping people and their networks who have an interest. And I know you know a lot of people, and I know you're very connected. So if you wouldn't mind, even if you're not interested, I would just love it if you could introduce me to some of your friends that might have an interest. And actually, we're opening in these countries next year. So think about maybe some people that you might know that are from other countries. So this is a way that you're letting your friends and your Class A prospects know that you're building a serious business here and that you're really trying to network the network, okay? And that's what we do in, by the way, every single business that we're in. That's the way we do it. So these are the SMART goals for next week. And by the way, these are my suggestions of SMART goals for the group so that we can, as a group, move forward. But if you want to do any other SMART goals for yourself, or you don't like these SMART goals and you have some other ideas that you'd like to do for your SMART goals, the whole idea behind SMART goals is small goals that you can achieve and be good at, and that's it. It's not about, how perfect you are. It's just about how you begin to put them into your day and achieve them. And remember something, we're not trying to be 100% perfect. What we're trying to do is we're trying to get at least 70% so that we're doing the activities, and that's how the results happen. So a big reminder is tomorrow is calling parties, and Robin talked about that yesterday. Tomorrow we're doing the regional in San Francisco, and we're so excited about it. This is such a beautiful place. We're here staying with Johnny, and we had a market party last night, which was great. And actually, people in San Francisco go out in the rain, which is just amazing. We had a big turnout, and it was great. And I loved just seeing everybody, and it was very festive. It was a toy drive, and Erica's fire department came and picked up all the toys. And, so there was a lot of community there, and it was a lot of fun. And that's what this is really all about. So calling parties are a lot of fun, getting together with your team, getting out that list, did that Fortune 14, and really, going down the list and calling people and letting them know what you're up to. Another idea that I have for you is, going to your customers and really promoting the gift sets, because right now people are scrambling to find ideas for the gifts and what they want to give people. And this is, they get to have the discount as well. So you can show them on their website how they can order the gift sets themselves for the holidays. And that's something you can do for your customers, which is awesome. And then Sample Saturday. So really, Sample Saturday is all about doing, a bunch of samples with the eye serum. But really, Sample Saturday is really every day. I mean, if you carry around your eye serum, you can virtually sample every single person that you meet. And most people are pretty agreeable that they want to, they want to look better. I've been doing sampling in the grocery store, and it works. It works really good. So you can really sample anytime you want. And then, of course, every time we talk, I'm going to talk about Spotlight 17. So the reason why this is so incredibly important is because Jeff Olson is not only are they featuring a brand new global product, but we're actually doing kind of a relaunch of the company. We're 5 years old, and this is a way that as you bring people onto your business and you have people in your business, you can put this event as something as a team builder. In other words, you're going to take your whole team to this event and you're going to do this together. You're going to learn about the new product. You're going to learn about what the company will be doing in the first quarter of 2017. And it's a way for you to train with your team. It's a very, very, very good idea to start talking to people about this now. And I know Robin and I have been doing a lot of that. She's been calling into her team of people who may have kind of checked out of Nerium over the last year, and she's been kind of promoting this event that everyone's going to. And she's actually re-inspired some people that said, you know what, that sounds like fun. I really want to get back involved with Nerium after the first of the year. It's kind of a redo. It's kind of like when people join a gym, they always want to join after the first of the year and kind of get their year started. So really think about the people that you know and who you might want to share this experience with and who you might want to do this with. And then again, I'm going to remind everybody about their testimonial videos. I really want to highlight you guys. I got a couple of people now that have committed to doing these videos, and where they're going to be shown is on the Epic team page for everybody to see. And of course, I think you guys are all superstars, so I would just love it. And if for some reason you don't want to do a video, definitely, let help somebody on your team or somebody that you know that might want to share their story to do that. So basically, you guys, that is, it's light out now, so I think I can put my video on. Can you see me? Oh, there I am. So I just want to thank you again for being here this morning. Does anyone have any questions or comments that they'd like to share with the group?
I just want to add something about the Spotlight 17 since you brought it up. What I'm finding is when reaching out to people, most of them think it's just another regional. They have no idea. You know how Jeff Olson's always like, call your team. They don't know what's going on. They really don't know they really have no clue. They think, oh, I just thought that was a regional event. Oh, I didn't know that was what that was. So call them because they really have no idea. Those of us on here every day, we know because we're plugged in, but the ones that aren't plugged in didn't even know Colombia was opening. Like they didn't know Australia opened last month. Like they have no idea. So that's all I have to add to that today.
It's a good thing to add because nobody does know unless you tell them and you kind of drill it into the team. And that's what this group is about, you guys. We're a mastermind group coming together with getting information on a daily basis, and we want to create a mastermind within the mastermind. So as you grow your team, you're going to find people on your team that have a desire. It doesn't have to be at 7 o'clock in the morning. It can be whenever your team is available and when you can get together with your people. So this is what it's for, but the idea is get on the phone and actually call people. Anybody else have a comment?
Annie, this is Susie, and I agree. I started a campaign with myself last week, and I started calling each and every one of my customers, and I was telling them about this, and there's a new product. And also, don't forget about your brand partners that you want to call back, but also call your customers and say, oh my gosh, something great, because some of those people have been with us a long time and might be thinking business for the new year. Also, I was so excited, you guys. I have met recently, and you might want to be on the lookout for this, a coach of PTSD. And so there's a new training for people as a job to go out and be a coach to these people. Well, we met someone in town who came to your RRP, Annie, a couple of weeks ago with Patty Munson. And he suffers with this. So we got him on EHT 3 weeks ago, and this young man, Derek, is changing already in 3 weeks in his approach to life. It's so exciting. So I met this coach Tuesday. I took her out yesterday for coffee, and she's becoming a preferred customer, and she's with another network marketing team that I used to be in, and now she's considering our business. So, it's a busy time, but this year is different. I'm finding that people are already thinking about, I've got to make changes for 2017 financially. So I met a gal a week ago. She became my customer 2 days ago. And I met this gal 2 days ago, and she's going to become my customer. We ran out of time. We were talking so much. And we went, oh, look at our watch. We're going to have to meet again to get together and sign you up. But I'm telling you, I find something different this December that people are looking for something new for themselves in 2017. So get out there and talk to people, because I think we're going to have an awesome year.
Well, Susie, I'm so happy that you brought that up, that, those are all awesome ideas. And without even probably knowing it, you achieved every single SMART goal that we had for this week. And so impromptu sit downs, and then creating customers, and then customers. A lot of customers, you guys, become brand partners. And after the first of the year, we're going to roll out a plan to really help your customers really look at this business in a way that could be incredibly beneficial. So there is a lot going to be happening in 2017, and this group is the group that's going to really take this whole team to the next level. So I really appreciate that, Susie. You are such an inspiration, and thank you for sharing that. I really, really appreciate it. Does anyone else have anything to share?
Yes, and this is Farah.
Hi, Farah.
Yeah, hi. How are you?
Good.
I have a question. Can you please post the address for the San Francisco? You have tomorrow have a conference, because I have some friends at the San Francisco. I would like to tell them.
I will absolutely post it again. I put it on the page a couple of times, but it's probably buried into all of the stuff. So I will post it on the page in a few minutes after we get off the Zoom. Okay.
Thank you so much. And is it free for the guests?
The regionals the guests are free. Yes, the guests are free. They're doing a market party, I believe, at 10 o'clock. And then after that is the training. And that's, I believe, $20.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thanks, Farah.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Anybody else have anything to comment or share?
Annie, I would like to, good morning, it's Renee.
Hi, Renee.
Hi. Lisa had posted for us that are local here in Southern California about the Marriott. I think you're on here, Lisa. She had posted about the Marriott that's next to Spotlight 17. And I just wanted to let you guys know, if you haven't yet, if you're planning on staying over, you might want to look into it, because the rooms were filling up from what I understood. I made reservations last night to go down Friday and spend the night. Just a thought, because I know that's going to be big.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for doing that, Renee. Really appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys are planning on going to a Spotlight and it's a little far away and you want to be part of it's a long day. I'm not going to lie. I've heard that it's a different regional, like Robin said. It's a lot of information. We're not only getting a product, but we're getting all the information about the product, the science. So you're really going to come out of that with a lot of amazing information. And what David Bird told me was, it's going to give us all a big pop with our customers, and it's going to give us a lot of energy going into the new year.
I talked to Dale Munger the other day, and he goes, I said, is it 9 hours? And he goes, it's going to be epic. He goes, and there's a lot of info. He said, I am so excited. So we are too, right?
Yeah.
I am.
So making a reservation and getting a room is a good idea. Planning for that, if you want to make it a kind of an event for yourself and anybody on your team. I know some people are getting buses for their brand partners to go down together in, or sharing Ubers and things like that. So, make the plan and plan for something really exciting for your team. So, all right, you guys, I really, really hope you have an awesome Friday and an amazing weekend. And I look forward to talking with all of you, on Monday. And let's all do our SMART goals.
Thank you, Annie.
Annie, can I say one thing? It's Laura. On Monday evening, just a reminder, you probably have seen it on the team page, but we have an RRP toy drive in North Hollywood at a great little room at Sammy's Complex. So anyone that's local, come, bring friends, bring an unwrapped toy. Anyone that's not here, if you have anyone, send them. We'll take great care of them. And if you need the address, you can just message me.
Oh, that's awesome. Yay, Laura. Okay,
Thanks,
great.
guys. Bye.
We'll put that on the page. Okay. Thanks, guys. Have a great
Thank you, Annie. See you tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.